I like that song. That's quite Ed Sheeran. Anybody like Ed Sheeran? I think he's quite good. Brilliant. Right, before we get the second match underway, we've got this wonderful raffle that JV was telling you all about. Some of the prizes, well, he told you they've got a signed cue, you've got signed books by JV, a signed ball by Stephen Hendry. I think that's the last one. Now, he might have a few more balls. I think he wants me to get on with the raffle. Do you think so? So get your tickets ready. You win all that there and the signed waistcoat as well. Signed cue, signed waistcoat. Here we go. And the lucky winner is, are they all the same colour, Bex? The green and orange. And it's an orange one. And it's 111. Who's got 111? Right up at the back there. Well done, sir. Well done, eh? You get about 350 grand on eBay for them. Well, 3. That's the one. Well done. Well done. And just excuse my back while we go live all over the world with YouTube and what have you. So here we go. Well, welcome back to the Assetereum World Senior Snooker Championship. And we've got the second match for you. And we've got to change a referee to look after this. One of the best referees the game ever has seen. Would you please give a big warm welcome to Michaela Tabb from Scotland, ladies and gentlemen. She's my all-time favourite. Oh, I've gone all of a dither now after that. Right, we've got a cracking match lined up for you. And the first gentleman I'm going to bring out, he's a former professional. He's from London. In fact, he's just invented the Blade cue, which has been recognised by World Snooker. It's a fabulous cue. And he's here to have a run at the World Seniors. Would you give a big warm welcome to Gary Filtness? There he goes. And do try one of the cues out. They're fantastic. Well done, Gary. And Gary's opponent this afternoon is a former, spent many years on the professional circuit. In fact, he's a former PTC winner. And he has, in fact, made a maximum break in the Welsh Open back in 2000. He's a former number 18 in the world ranked player. So would you give a big warm welcome? He's all the way from Norwich. It's Barry Pinches. Welcome, Barry. Have a good game. I see the waistcoat. Where's the Norwich waistcoat? They're not in the Premier League anymore. Oh, they're not in the Premier League anymore. Well, we'll get the trophy out of the way and enjoy the game, boys. We're in for a cracking game here. Yeah, Gary did win the toss, I think, yeah.
Thank you. The first frame, Gary Filtness to break.
Oh, just caught it a wee bit thick. He's brought the red down. He needs a bit of help here. No, not the best break off from Gary there. Takes a while to get used to the table. Very quick, as John would have been telling you. that's unlucky.
Wow.
You could play that another
Gary
100
Filtness,
times and not pull that shot off. And I think he played such a good safety shot that Gary's putting him back in again.
Thank you.
Just a little bit on the thick side there, but blue coming to the rescue. It's a better safety shot there from Barry. Another good safety. Cracker, he's potted two. No, just the one. He was in a lot of trouble there, so he potted his way out of it. Great shot. Still not a good chance just yet. The black and pink are a bit awkward.
4.
Oh, how close was
Gary
that?
Filtness, 5.
And the perfect position as well. Just having the white clean. I'm not sure if Barry got a kick there or not, but oh, I got the double kiss, but managed to get the white back up anyway. very good tactical play at the moment. Oh, that's a cracker. Absolute cracker.
One.
That was a classic shot to nothing. If he misses the red, it's safe. If he knocks it in, he was on the blue or yellow, so very good there. First chance for Barry here. Now, how's your luck here? It's not bad.
6.
Pink now in the open. Black still a bit tied up, but blue and pink in good positions.
Seven.
Nice shot there. Didn't get the right angle on the blue, so that's why
13.
Barry took the pink there. This is a little bit
14.
twixt in between, so it's a long straight blue. It's so lively, the table. Just a little bit of screw there, and look where the cue ball's finished. These tables are quicker than the World Championship tables, believe it or not. Oh, well,
20.
we got a round of applause from two people there, but as you can see, Barry held his hand up. That was a fluke. Didn't play that, but and that could prove to be quite a useful fluke there.
22.
Oh, we didn't want the cannon on the reds. He was playing up for the
23.
pink there for the corner. Might have got a little bit of a kick. Took the white offline there. But that has made it very difficult.
Yellow ball. 5 pinches, 23.
Puts Barry 11 points in front and a pretty good safety shot. Well, this hit that one. So another chance for Barry.
One.
4 inches would have been perfect. Just going away from the reds here when he takes the pink.
Fourteen.
Having to work really hard for these. Once again, just the wrong angle on the pink to get close to the next red. Where's that cue ball going? Close.
21.
Cracking pot.
22.
Absolute cracking pot there. Puts Barry 39 points in front.
28.
A couple more reds with colours would be enough. That's beautifully played. Just this red and
35.
another colour would be enough.
36. 43. 44.
It was a pretty good effort. Still possible chance to pot the colour and get on the red, but frame safe.
Paddy pinches 44.
Oh. 55 the difference. 35 on. That's 5 4-point snookers to tie. Tall order, but he's getting used to the table, is Gary. Seen frames one with 4 snookers needed, but can't remember 5 snookers. It's a tall one. But that's the first one. But we say 5 snookers needed, but if he keeps hitting them, it could be 15 snookers needed. I mean, the balls are nicely placed for snookers, really. So they're now both playing snookers. And this is not an easy one to hit. Look at this. That's without any white lines on the table. What an effort this is. Unlucky. Unlucky.
Pinches 4. One. Paddy pinches 1.
And this time Gary says that's enough, so it's a pretty good start from Barry there, that nice break, and Gary just going out to just compose himself, but I've never seen one of these blade cues before. Hope he doesn't mind me touching it. Yeah, it's got a line up it so that you sight it with a black line. The only thing with that, if I had one of them, my eyesight's not good enough to see that line. Eh? Bad eyesight. You never guess who I bumped into Specsavers yesterday in Scunthorpe. Everybody. Good start from Barry there. Is this your first Legends on the men? Is this Barry's very first one? He qualified, but tough player to beat. As I say, it's not that long since you were on the main tour. Was it 2 seasons? A couple of seasons ago. So former world number 18 and a maximum. Not many players. Well, there's more nowadays. Made a maximum in a tournament. It's a great achievement. Nice to have on your CV. So he's gonna be tough to beat here this week. A lot of these boys that are amateurs now, they're playing all the time, and us oldies, it's hard work for us, you know. Well, not really. I still enjoy it. Anybody in last night? Did you sleep well? It went a bit awkward, that frame, with the black over the pocket. I thought it was going to be quite quick the way we started. I didn't sleep very well, eh? Nah, slept like a baby. I woke up crying every hour. Well, I hope Gary comes back, otherwise I might get my cue out and have another go. And this beautiful trophy, as I say, World Snooker got involved with Jason Francis, who's done a magnificent job with the Legends, and it's growing, getting bigger. There's going to be more events next year, and it's terrific for the players. Nice to see the oldies back, and Cliff Thorburn coming up tonight. He might surprise one or two. I just had 9 days with him in Palm Springs in America, and we were putting a bit of snooker practice in, but we had a few games of golf as well. Yeah. Yes, I was playing really well. But the weather, I mean, mind you, it was snowing back here and we were in shorts. Yeah? And that's not a pretty sight to see my white legs in shorts. I think Gary's got a lot. Oh no, he's back here. So a very important frame this, because it's the same, you know, best of 5. Yeah, round of applause for Gary, why not? Still the same, best of 5. If it's 2 each, black ball shootout. And the shot clock, as you can see, but these boys are quite quick. We might not need the shot extension.
Second frame, Paddy pinches to break.
That's opened them up nicely. That's brought 5 or 6 reds into play there. That's that's vintage Barry there. Great opening pot. Nice screw back, well controlled there.
3. 4. 9.
'That's thinking ahead there. Taking that red has cleared the black into that same pocket for a few shots ahead, you would feel. So that was good thinking there.
15. 16. 23. 24.
'Just the one more loose red after this one here. So starting to get more difficult.
31. 32.
And that's just about perfect, the right side of the blue. So got a choice of shots now, just how he feels. And how is his luck here? Because that's a great split, but it's been a bit unfortunate.
37.
Couldn't have played the shot any better, but just shows you what can happen at times. Thumbs down from Barry. So that means we're going to see a safety shot. That's some safety shot, isn't it, eh? Great pot, but it was always going to be difficult to control the cue ball. Just showing his experience,
30 pinches, 30.
playing the safety shot. 38-point advantage, didn't take the risky yellow. Good effort. I didn't want the red to go over the middle pocket. Well, bad luck and good luck, because the brown has hampered Barry. This is very awkward. very difficult. He put a little touch aside, it just throws the white offline. And that's what happened there. Not bad. He hasn't left anything easy here for Barry. He's in a bit of a hole there. Very difficult that was. Cracking opener there from Gary. A bit of a chance here to get back into this. 37 behind. Good opening red there.
Six. Seven. Fourteen.
Excellent shot with the rest there. Very good.
15. $22.
Yeah, he was right back in the frame there, but be disappointed with that one. But he hasn't left anything, but that was a good chance for Gary. control the pace of the table. There's a typical example there. 4 reds, a little bit awkward all on the side cushion here. A couple of them available, but all 4 are awkward.
Remember.
No value in potting the brown there, so he's played a little gem there. Lots of side to swing it around off a couple of cushions. Yeah. The only way back down the balk end of the table, and you never know where the red's going to finish, but it's a pretty good effort to get it safe there. Good shot, containing safety shot, acknowledged there by Barry. Played that well. So 17 points, the difference, a useful lead at the moment. I was hoping to leave the white tight on the cushion there to make this red awkward.
One.
Didn't want the kiss. Without the kiss, he'd have been on all 3 reds. Good recovery. 26 the difference. So one more red and any colour would be enough to leave Gary
16.
needing a snooker. He's got an angle to get on the black here.
32.
Doesn't really matter about the
This is
yellow.
32 and this one.
Gary has conceded the frame, and well, that's 2-0 to Barry, and he's not missing much at the moment, and he's not leaving Gary many chances. I suppose Gary had one chance there, just that red he cut in. Normally would knock that in. That was the one that cost him, you would feel. So Gary's got to win the next 2 frames to make it a black ball shootout. So it's far from over just yet. Sorry? He's just informed me. I like the way he's thinking. He said he's had 15 black ball games in the qualifiers. What do you think about that, Barry, eh? You've only had 1. Would you like to have 2? No, well, we'll see.
Frame 3, Gary Filtness to break.
It might be okay. It wasn't the way he played the break off, but just knocked the black onto the cushion there. But it certainly opened the reds up. Well, that really has opened them up now.
One. Six. Gary Filtness 6.
Yeah, just a shot before he didn't want the cannon on the red. That just spoiled things. Clever using the jaw of the pocket there to get the white back towards the bulk colours. Good shot. Needed a thin contact, and he played that well. That's a pretty good effort as well. That was a tough position he was in. Couldn't have played it any better. Acknowledged by Barry there. Cushion escape needs, well, it's a bit thicker than he intended, but are they all covering each other? Might be one available. Just a little bit of tension creeping in. Black totally out of the game at the moment, so there's a bit of a chance here for Gary.
One. Six. Seven.
I wanted to be the other side of the blue, but he had that red there as a little bit of insurance with not finishing as he wanted.
12. Thirteen.
All about fractions this game, just an inch or two either way, and he was perfect.
Whip.
It was a good recovery. Great shot to cut that in.
18. Pink. 25.
Yeah,
26.
another good recovery. Lots of right-hand side to swing the white up towards those two reds just behind the pink, and reds played that well.
29.
Still not easy though. I'd like to take that one again. Yeah. You can hear Gary saying, I'm on nothing.
Touching ball. Reset the clock, please.
So we can play away from this red.
Yeah.
He was touching the red, but it didn't. He didn't have. But he nominated pink and then realised it's. I've never seen that done before. That's a first. Yeah. Well done, Gary. Oh, look at this one.
One.
Got a pretty good cue ball anyway. The fluke was a bonus. So 41 points behind. The way the Reds are, it's a very useful lead.
Harry pinches one.
And nearly, he was urging that white up behind the pink. That's a clever shot, very clever. Bringing the black into play with 41 points behind, opening a few reds up. Very good, excellent.
Timeout, please.
Yeah, he needs a timeout, an extension here, because it's very important, this particular shot. This time, Barry's screwing back into the balk area. You never know where the Reds are going to finish.
One.
now. This red and the black would be
16.
enough to leave Barry needing snookers. And played it perfectly.
Twenty-four. 25.
Doesn't matter about the green.
25 and the green.
That was more than enough. Just lost a bit of concentration on the green, but under pressure there, and Gary responded, and he takes the frame and still in with a chance. If he can take the next frame, we'll have that black ball shootout. But very good under pressure there. Amazing how they get this into the cloth, isn't it? Do you know how to do this? No? Yeah. Assetereum. JV and me, we've got a problem saying that. Yeah. Assetereum. Anybody else not say Assetereum? Asset, you got it. One go, eh? Right, big frame coming up. Barry to take the match. Gary to take us to the black ball shootout.
Frame 4. Barry pinches to break.
Well, that's opened the reds up. That's a very good break off. I was hoping to get the white tight on the cushion, but it certainly opened the game up. Oh, look where the black's gone. Good angle on the yellow here. And straight into the pink and, oh, almost went off. Was hoping to hit the pink and black, but he'll take this.
3. 4.
Just gone a little bit far for the blue to go into the pink and black off. Wants to pull up. He's looking for the mangle on the yellow again, but it's gone a bit too far. Might have to be the brown. Still a couple of loose reds. But he can please himself here. He's gone for them again. And this time, he certainly freed the black up, that's for sure. That was a pretty good effort.
12. 13. 20. 21.
Once again, a bit too hard for the blue, but still one red at the back of the bunch is available.
Yellow ball. 23.
That was a very attacking shot from Gary there.
23.
Has he got away with it? That's the question. That he was going for the frame there if that had worked out, but he hasn't left anything easy for Barry here. That's a great shot. That was very tight.
1.
Had to put everything into the pot there, but only just go past the blue. Oh, good shot required here to pot the blue and get onto a red. Maybe just the old shot clock just distracting Barry there. A bit too thick. He was concerned about that red on the side cushion, catching that, but he's only left one possible cut for Gary to go at. Decided on the safety shot. Don't blame him. He's got a 22-point advantage. He knows he can't make many mistakes. red's gone over the pocket and there may be a gap through. Maybe there's not a gap. Little shake of the head. I don't think you can see enough of it to cut it in. Might be a big pocket, but not a lot else on here. This would be some shot. That was a good shot then.
One.
Had to pot his way out of trouble there.
Blue ball.
I couldn't control the cue ball there. A little flick on the red might have helped.
6. Gary Filtness, 6.
28 the difference. And Gary keeping things tight here. Frame he needs to keep himself in this year's World Seniors. Not easy to pot them from that position. That was well judged. Tight on the ball cushion there. And Barry's got one more timeout left. Yeah,
Extension.
he's taking the extension. Don't blame him. Important shot. That's not going to reach. Long way short. Trying to just nestle. Very difficult
Gary
on
Filtness, 4.
quick tables. Yeah, nothing easy for Gary, so he's putting it back again. I mean, tight on the cushion to judge this and just land on the reds. Very difficult, this.
Yep. Sure.
He needs to reach, because if he misses it 3 times, he'll lose the frame. Is it going to get there? Yes, well judged. Just a containing safety. advantage in the safety exchange at the moment is Gary. Some great tactical play from both players, it has to be said here. And this very, very important frame. Possible chance here. That's a good one. Still not straightforward though with the way the reds are situated. He's got a healthy 33-point advantage, but an awful lot of work to be done here. Lots aside to avoid canning into the yellow and brown, but how's he going to finish? Well,
6.
is he on it?
Touch and go. 7.
Just touching the red, but it didn't matter because he was playing away from it. A little bit of a heavy contact there. 46 the difference. Not that many pots away from taking us to a black ball shootout. Quick look at the scoreboard, and Gary knows if he pots the black, he'd be 60 in front with just 59 remaining.
Go on, Blake.
28.
It's the extension on.
Hold the clock, please.
Clock stops while Michaela gets out the extended rest, and Gary gets his extension for the cue.
Thank you.
You need a GCSE to operate these things. That's a bit of insurance there.
29.
puff of the cheeks. 61 in front with just possible 51 on the table.
Barry Filtness, 29.
And Barry coming back to the table. Don't blame him, but hasn't had many chances in the last two frames, Barry. Three, 4-point snookers needed at the moment. Just be able to see this one, just to make absolutely certain the frame. And another puff of the cheeks from Gary. These boys are giving everything here. It means so much to them. Tried a little trick shot to finish off the frame with there. Yeah, they're shaking hands. So what a comeback from Gary there. What a comeback. Barry didn't do anything wrong in the last two frames. Gary just played some very great match snooker, and he just didn't get that chance that Barry needed to clinch the match. And Gary's going out just to compose himself, and Barry's going to wait and hopefully win the toss. That's what you want to do. You want to win the toss. I used to love commentating when Barry was playing, especially if he was, say, 59 behind with 60 on the table and he cleared up, and I said, there he goes, Barry pinches another frame. I used to love saying that, you know. Do you miss the circuit, Barry, or? So you've enjoyed playing in it. Yeah, well, hopefully you'll be playing in many more, and yeah, we still enjoy it. And Cliff and myself, Cliff's 70 now. He doesn't look 70, does he? I mean, 60. I haven't looked 69 since I was 25. Oh dear. Need a little bit of luck at this game. That helps as well, yeah. I'm so unlucky. I bought a suit last week with 2 pair of trousers and burned a hole in the jacket. Hey. I had an uncle went into he was more unlucky than me. He went into the hospital to have his tonsils out, and some sod turned the trolley round. He now talks like Graham Dutt. Shouldn't say that about Graham. He'll be playing in these one of these days.
You won't be able to say that then, will you?
Oh no, I won't be able to say that, yeah. Yeah, Peter Ebdon used to shout, come on! You remember we used to, and Graham Dutt, when he won the World Championship, was going, come on! Come on! Great player, and still on the circuit, and back playing really well again is Graham, which is nice to see. Let's hope we can keep the World Seniors at the Baths Hall. Do you think, would you like to see it stay here? I think it's a great venue. We always look after as well in Scunthorpe. Anybody watch me when I went to India? Did you enjoy that Marigold Hotel? Anybody? It's good fun, now. That Paul Nicholas, I had a lot of fun with him, yeah. But what about Just Good Friends? Ah, I like that. Do you remember that show in the 80s, Just Good Friends, yeah? That was good fun. And when we went to the home of snooker in India, where the game originated in 1875, that was very special. Here comes Gary. So the very exciting black ball shootout. I'll hand you back to Michaela to get this shootout underway.
It is your call.
So Barry won the toss, and it's Gary to break off.
Final frame. Gary Filtness to break.
That's the shot that the players play these days, rather than up and down the spots. Making sure of a good cue ball. Needs the black to pull up. I think he's played this very well. Look at that. The white on the side cushion, black on the other side cushion. Good shot there.
In the middle, come on.
And he's gone for the middle pocket. Just caught the jaw of the middle pocket, but this is not easy by any means. Oh, he's caught it too thick. I stuck the black up. Oh, Gary having the white cleaned. That was a tough shot that Barry was left with, trying to cut the black back in. What a comeback from Gary there. And listen, both players hugging each other. That was a fabulous match you just witnessed there. Shame there had to be a loser, but both players deserving a big round of applause. Give them a big round of applause. Fantastic. Hard luck, Barry, hard luck. Well, Barry, your first experience with as Gary and his mates celebrate there. You were looking good the first two frames. It was like the old Barry, but it's quite tough, isn't it?
Well, it's obviously a short format. I mean, I just really missed one particularly easy red at the beginning of the third frame, but then after that, Gary played really well, and hats off to him. You know, he's lost a lot of black ball fights, so it's nice to see him.
Yeah, well, it was an unbelievable comeback, but we'll be seeing a lot more of you. Give Barry Pinches a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And Gary, well done. How many black balls have you had now?
16 won 6. I want 19 play 9 that'll do me.
Well, you've won the main one and you're keeping yourself in the World Seniors for this year. So, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Gary Filtness. Well done, Gary. Well played. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. If you're back this evening, we've got a couple of legends, Cliff Thorburn and Tony Knowles, playing this evening. So we'll see you a little bit later. Bye for now.